Hey guys, welcome to the Health Corner, inspired by Dr. Sebi. This is in regards to people that are in the gig economy. So if you do, let's say, ride share or food delivery or sedentary job, it doesn't even matter because this channel is actually for you. So let's go ahead and get started. This particular topic is going to be in regards to some of the healthy foods that you should have in your pantry. If you downloaded Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide list, this would be an excellent guide in regards to what is on the list that he recommends. And if it's not on the list, of course, just don't partake on it. Just don't need it. So therefore, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to talk about spelt. So the spelt bread, this is one of the recommendations that Dr. Sebi said. We can have this in a grain, which is a flour, and things. We can make bread with this as well. This assimilates into the body, the digestive system very well because it does not contain the gluten, which breaks down, causes mucus, which cause other host of things to happen. So therefore, this here, you can get this at Whole Foods, Plum Market, Better Health, and these other particular health food stores in your region, in your area. So spelt bread, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail with regards to the benefits, but just know that this stuff is good for you. You can look at Dr. Sebi's videos where he can break down to you guys in regards to what the importance of having spelt versus white and wheat flour. All right, so moving on. So we're going to put that off to the side here. So let's go ahead and talk about this butter here. Now, right here, this is Earth Balance right here. Earth Balance is the name brand. Again, I am not endorsed by these products. I just want to say that as a disclaimer first and foremost. They are not paying me to endorse these products. These are my personal experience that I have used as far as with these particular alternatives to the dairy butter. This is classified as vegan. So this is a vegan classification of butter because they don't use animal byproducts. So this would be a great alternative for you butter eaters, so right here. All right, so moving right along. Let's go. I'm trying to do this in chronological order. Some of you guys heard me mention about this company called BioLife. BioLife makes, let's say, alternative to the regular dairy cheese. Many of you in your cultures love cheese. In my culture, we love cheese, because cheese in America is what everybody eats mostly and things. So Dr. Sebi talked a whole big deal in regards to dairy cheeses. Now this particular cheese, and just want to put a disclaimer out, this is something that I would recommend for you guys transitioning off. But at some point in time, you can make your own cheese out of avocado. There's recipes online that you can make more of a natural style cheese, which would be so much better for you because this is still processed, minimally processed, but they use a potato starch in here. I just want to show this to you guys. If you're buying this would be great for you transitioning, but I wouldn't recommend staying on this for long-term exposure because again, it does have a potato starch base, and Dr. Sebi did mention potatoes is a no-no on his diet. So I just want to clarify that. This is for people that are transitioning, like I did, in order to give this stuff up. But I just want to, because I know I'm going to get some type of comments or maybe in this case, get some people that ask these questions and stuff. So moving on. We got the avocado, as you guys know. So avocado is what it is. So this is what you want to be eating every single day, especially if you're meat eaters, greasy food eaters. This is omega-3 fatty acids. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail. You can, basically research that yourself. These are what we call the cherry tomatoes, plum tomatoes. These are the ones that Dr. Sebi, let's say, recommended. I highly would look into this. These are the ones that we should be eating. The cherry tomatoes, plum tomatoes, they may call them grape tomatoes, but these are better. These are non-hybrid. Let's say vegetables, non-hybrid. All right, moving on. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. We're going to talk about hemp, the hemp milk. For you guys that are, let's say, dairy eaters or drinkers, this right here is a great alternative to the regular milk. This is made from the hemp seed, and they make it into what we have the liquid form, which is the milk and things. But this is classified as hemp milk, not dairy milk. This is going to be so much better for digestion purposes. Does not have all the mucus forming causes that regular cow's milk has, especially if we don't have the lactate gene. For indigenous people, it even makes it worse. Most people in the south of the equator struggle and have problems digesting dairy. So just as a FYI for you. Let's go ahead and talk about this. This is spelt flakes. This is a cereal. So again, this is Dr. Sebi approved. You can have this with your, let's say, hemp milk. And with these two, it's going to make life a whole lot better versus dairy and corn flakes and all this other stuff. You should not be consuming corn anyway because it's a hybrid and the body just does not understand how to deal with it. Also too, let's talk about these. Oops, got it upside down, sorry. So this is the kamut. This is another grain that Dr. Sebi mentioned. Kamut is an ancient grain, just like spelt, just like teff, amaranth. These are ancient grains, go back in the biblical times. So this is what the body understands. This is what the body knows how to digest. So therefore, I will look into these alternatives. You're making your spaghetti right here. So this is the elbow noodle made from, what's it, kamut? Yep, kamut elbow noodles. That had to double check. But these are made from, let's say, kamut, which is another ancient grain that Dr. Sebi mentioned. Again, if you want to make your mac and cheese, this will be a great alternative if you guys want to do that type of stuff. But I did this purposely just to show you guys how creative you can actually be when it comes down to eating healthy. Eating healthy does not have to be nasty. You know, it just takes some time getting used to. But this is the agave nectar syrup. This is what Dr. Sebi mentioned as well. Only two type of things that we should be eating: date sugar and date sugar and agave nectar syrup. These benefit indigenous people and things, especially for us. Anybody else can benefit from it on the alkaline diet, but it supercharged our DNA because we were always meant to be eating grains, never meat, but grains and plant-based and vegetables and fruit. These are the things that we were designed to eat originally anyway, because when we eat in balance of nature outside of processed foods, we don't get fat, we don't get lazy, and then we don't have all these other ailments that you see people that are plagued with today. Things like body acne and bad breath and from high processed foods and a whole bunch of sugar and soda pop. This is a recommendation. I got this at Whole Foods. This is a product called Flow. This is an alkaline water. And also, if you can't get this, you can actually use spring water. Dr. Sebi said just put a lime wedge in your water, and that's what will make it alkaline as well. So you don't have to spend top dollar just for alkaline water. You can make it yourself just with the regular natural spring water. Moving on, we're going to talk about the quinoa. So quinoa is another one here. So quinoa right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is another grain that's ancient grain as well that the body, once again, understands how to digest it. So right here, this is the organic wild rice. This is by a company called Lumberg. They make an assortment of, let's say, grains in general. So this, you can get this, all this you can get at Whole Foods or Plum Market, whichever, Lucky's Market. For some of you guys that have Lucky's in your region, we have one here as well in Ann Arbor, Michigan, you know, home of Go Blue and all that stuff. So yeah, you can get it from all this. This is avocado spray. We already know the other competitor that has the chemical stuff. If you don't want your food to stick, you can use the avocado spray. This is what Dr. Sebi recommend. We can actually cook with this type of oil. It does not break down and cause all type of health issues. So avocado spray. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, these are the products that you guys can see here that I talked about and that I covered. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please like, comment, and subscribe. That's welcome as well and things. So therefore, I promise to keep these videos coming. I've been a little busy behind the scenes, but Other than that, I said I've been stepping up my video quality as well, audio quality, sound quality, to give you guys the best quality of best video quality that I possibly can. I thank you guys for watching the Health Corner. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.